Sunday, November 16th, at approximately 2:30 a.m., Mary Brandon was picking up some Colonel Sanders chicken at the corner of Sunset and Fairfax. A girlfriend was supposed to give her a lift home. Mary Brandon was 23, 5'5.5" tall, 118 pounds, blonde hair, light brown eyes, swing shift waitress at the Zomba Club. Mary Brandon, tired and hungry, but just mad enough to walk the 8 blocks to her small apartment off the corner of Sunset and Crescent Heights. Mary Brandon, en route to her doom. Chapter 1. This is the story behind one of the greatest manhunts in history. Maybe you read about it, or rather what they let you read about it, probably in some minor item buried somewhere in the back page. However, what happened in that city between November 16th and November 28th of this year was so incredible that to this day the facts have been suppressed in a massive effort to save certain political careers from disaster and law enforcement officials from embarrassment. This will be the last time I will ever discuss these events with anyone. So when you have finished this bizarre account, judge for yourself its believability, and then try and tell yourself, wherever you may be, it couldn't happen here. First stop, County General, to see one of my most reliable spies. At least, he used to be reliable.
How's that?
Give me the long nose.
Must be raining.
Jesus, have you ever seen anything like this?
Boy, that was something, wasn't it? I'll never forget that set of kahunas if I live to be 100.
Let's go get a hamburger.
I told you not to order a hamburger when they have an autopsy.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Carl, good to see you.
Hi, Marcus.
Listen, I'm sorry about your job in Saginaw, but I'm glad you could make it down here safe. You're not looking well. Open your mouth. Say ah.
Ah.
Here. Listen, I have just performed one of the strangest autopsies in my life, and I think it's going to interest you. One of the most brutal, vulgar, obscene murders. This poor girl, you should have seen her cheek cheeks. It was ghoulish, Carl, simply ghoulish. Let me see that.
Paging Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard.
Oh, it's not good, Carl. Listen, better take 2 Reds and call me in the morning. Now, let me tell you what this poor girl died of. Multiple melanoma with septic abscesses of the lower extremities, meningioglycemia and meningitis of epicardiology, incapacitating biliary cirrhosis and choroiditis, metastatic bronchiocarcinoma, expanding mass lesion compressing the pons, cerebrium, and medulla on the left, and acne vulgaris. Pretty fantastic, eh?
Yeah, but what does that mean in layman's terms?
Well, in layman's terms, she was stomped to death by a 6 to 7 foot turkey, give or take an inch. We found traces of turkey feathers and lice on and about the deceased.
Well, wait a minute. You expect me to believe that it's a 7-foot giant turkey that was responsible for that murder?
That's about the size of it, Carl. Listen, I have to do a lobotomy in about 5 minutes, so if you need any further information, just get in touch with me, and take better care of yourself. Nice seeing you again, Carl.
Turkey, turkey. 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 Chief! Chief!
What is it? What is it?
Well, I got a story.
Yeah?
I got a story this time.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah, I'm sure I got a story this
All
time.
right, Come on in. Come on in. What is it this time, Corncheck?
The hospital case you put me on, that murder.
Yeah?
It's the most incredible story I've ever seen in my life. You know what I found out while I was down there?
No. Hold on, Chicago. But come on, I'm busy, Corncheck. I
Listen.
don't have all day. I got a lot of paper to turn out here.
This is what the autopsy turned up. There's your story.
Where'd you get this? Turkey murders? Oh, come on, Corncheck. That's yellow journalism. I don't
What are you
want
talking
any-
about?
Stop.
This is the most important story that's come in ages.
Important story here.
Turkey.
Rhode Island
I
Red,
guess it's
cover
coming.
that, do something worth what? Don't put
What do you
that
mean,
over-
Rhode Island Red?
Yeah, I don't watch that anymore. Get on out of here. I've got work to do.
But this story could make this paper successful again.
Again?
Can't you understand that?
Sure, I can understand it. Not from this maybe. The Rhode Island Red, cover that. That's a good story. Turkey murders. Nobody's good. Get out of here,
What?
Corncheck. I don't have time for all this. I'm a busy man. Leave my birds alone and get out of here. That's enough corn. Get out of
tell
here.
you.
Get out of here.
Listen,
What?
the next story that I bring in here,
Yeah?
if you turn that down, so help me, this newspaper is gonna go right down with it.
Get out of here. Don't bother me anymore. What do you
I
think?
think you made me break
Get
my
up.
right. You made me break my hat.
Get out of here.
Oh.
Go.
Wednesday, November 19th. There were no new leads to the Mary Brandon case. The police weren't talking to anyone about it. I could sense already that there was some kind of cover-up going down. No one wanted to talk about this strange murder. I had a feeling, call it reporter's intuition, that the murderer was out there somewhere, lurking about, just waiting to strike again. I could sense it, that he would kill again. Where or when, I couldn't tell. I just had to sit it out and wait. In any town the size of Los Angeles, the murder of one young woman hardly causes a ripple. But then the ripple started. Thursday, November 20th.